Is a wireless security camera system the best choice for your home or business? Good afternoon, everyone. Mike from CCTV Camera Pros here. In this video, I want to talk about some of the pros and cons of using a wireless security camera system, specifically a wireless IP camera system. And I'm going to talk about a few different types of wireless camera systems and how they work, and what the pros and cons are of each type. So first off, let's talk about an indoor wireless security camera system, a wireless system that consists only of indoor cameras. These systems usually consist of a network video recorder and then 2 to 8 or even sometimes 16 IP cameras that have a built-in wireless antenna. That wireless antenna can connect to a wireless router or access point, and the network recorder is on that same network, so it can connect to those cameras that are connected to the wireless network, essentially. We supply these. We have indoor wireless systems, and they work pretty good, actually. They're reliable because the cameras have a good solid communication with the wireless access point, because both the access point antenna and the cameras are both indoors. You can even mix and match wireless cameras and hardwired IP cameras with our systems. That's no problem. We can mix and match however you want. You can have a hybrid system of both wireless and hardwired cameras. But the wireless cameras are for indoor use only, okay? I do recommend even indoor cameras using wireless as a last resort option, because keep in mind, you still have to supply power to these cameras, so they come with a 12-volt DC power supply that you can power near where you mount the camera. We don't supply any battery-powered wireless cameras. We don't like them, honestly. Most of them are very cheaply made, and they cause problems. So we completely stay away from battery-powered wireless cameras. Let's talk about outdoor wireless cameras. A lot of customers come to us and they assume that you can have a wireless router inside your home or business, and then you can mount a camera outside of your home or office building, and that camera will be able to reliably communicate over the wireless access point provided by the wireless router through the building walls and whatever interior walls that wireless transmission needs to go through. That doesn't work in our experience. You can't have an outdoor wireless camera communicating with an indoor wireless router. It's just not reliable. You need a reliable connection to record video surveillance and also to view your cameras remotely. That needs to be a persistent and reliable connection. And we've found over the many years at CCTV Camera Pros in testing that outdoor wireless cameras simply don't work. The types that are mounted outdoors and communicating with a wireless access point indoors. We do not recommend those, and we do not carry outdoor wireless cameras. However, we do carry long-range wireless antennas for outdoors that are used for direct point-to-point and point-to-multi-point communication. So what do I mean by that? These are wireless bridges where you would mount an antenna on the outside of one building, that could be your home, and the outside of another building that could be a barn, if we're talking about residential, or you could have a commercial site where you need to communicate the cameras from one building to another because your recorder is in this building and you want to have some cameras in another building. Basically, that provides a stable and persistent connection because the antennas have direct line of sight. They're both mounted outdoors, and you can connect multiple security cameras to that transmitting antenna using a network switch and transmit the signal from all the cameras back to the receiving antenna, and then on the receiving side end, that's where your network video recorder will be located. And you could also have hardwired cameras in that building where your NVR is. So in summary there, you could have 5 cameras, for example, hardwired on your home, hardwired to the NVR. You can have a barn or an external garage that has a 3 or 4 cameras installed, IP cameras. They're hardwired to a network switch. The switch is wired to a transmitting antenna. That transmitting antenna sends the signal from all those cameras back to the receiving antenna at your house. And now you have all those cameras recording on the network video recorder that is located inside of your house. So I just want to summarize real quick. Wireless security cameras, the indoor ones, still require power. You have to connect them to a wall outlet to provide power to them. We recommend them only as a last resort option for convenience if you absolutely cannot run a network cable between your NVR or DVR and your camera. Battery-powered wireless cameras, in our opinion, are typically low quality and don't last and are problematic, and they're a hassle. You have to charge them. We don't recommend them, and we don't carry them. Something to mention, there are many more hardwired IP camera choices when you compare them to wireless. There's dome-style cameras, bullet-style. There's cameras with motorized varifocal lenses. There's pan-tilt zoom cameras. We have AI security cameras that are excellent, that do object detection and can do some other things. And then license plate recognition cameras, all in hardwired options that you could use that long-range wireless bridge that I mentioned, but none of those cameras are wireless. I highly recommend our Viewtron IP camera systems. You can mix and match the Viewtron indoor wireless IP camera along with hardwired IP cameras, and the mobile apps for iPhone and Android for the remote viewing are excellent. You could view your cameras live remotely. You could play back recorded video surveillance from the DVR and perform a whole bunch of other functions. Same for the Mac software and Windows software that's included. If you have any questions about any of this, you could reach out to me anytime. I can be reached at mike@cctvcamerapros.net. If you want to learn more about the Viewtron IP camera systems and the wireless IP camera system that we supply, please visit www.viewtron.com. Thank you for watching.